When I won the challenge, it was a complete shock. I wasn't prepared. I was actually sitting in another seat, saw someone that I recognized, and said, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. How is everything?" Then walked over and she said, "Well, there's an empty seat here." I said, "Sure, I'll sit next to you." We was each other well, so we talked. And lo and behold, that was the winning chair. After some deep contemplation, I then decided that it would be best to walk through the city, find individuals who were either approaching me or I could see were in need, and try to fulfill that need by either buying food for them, providing them with, let's say, a MetroCard if they needed one to get from point A to point B. I would get them whatever they wanted. So if they wanted pizza, we could get pizza. If they wanted McDonald's, we could get McDonald's. If they wanted to go to a buffet, let's go to a buffet. And yeah, they were just very thankful at the end. They were like, "Thank you." Just like, "Thank you for that." Usually, living and growing up in a city, you kind of see people walking back and forth, casing the joint a little bit, looking to see if there are any undercover cops. And you see them do that enough times, and you're standing there for a minute or two, then you're like, "Oh, I see that this person might need a MetroCard." What I did was I purchased 5 $20 MetroCards. So they could have, 10 rides or whatever the case may be, X amount of rides to go back and forth. The story that stood out was from a guy who I had asked him, I said, "So how did you get here? Like, what's going on, He's like, "I've been using drugs since I was 14. He was about, I would say, mid to late 30s at that point. And he said he was in and out of rehab for about 10 years. He said it was just very tough. He couldn't keep a job, he couldn't keep a home, and so he was eating at the church, sleeping at the streets. And so it was very rough for him. And I thought, wow, you complain about the things that you don't have or the life that you're living, and here's someone else who never had an opportunity to sort of have a chance to move forward in a way that was beneficial towards them. The whole process took several weeks. I learned that there is a need and in the society to help those that are in need. And this is nothing new. I'm not saying anything revolutionary here. But it's more so, how can I be more of service? Where did I stop being in service? I've been giving away more of my own money. My grandmother years ago said she always walked around with change in her pocket, right? So she didn't let it collect. So if anyone needed anything, she always had change. So I said, "Oh, okay." That came to me, so I always keep change in my pocket. I was just digging there, whatever I have in there, I'm like, "Here you go if you need it." Do I have advice for the next challenge, man? Dig deep, find something that really, really moves you. Have fun doing it. If you can affect someone's day, that would be the best thing that I say to do, as opposed to just giving the money away. See someone face to face and see how your money is going to use.